Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Pokemon SoulSilver. In the last episode we went to the Slowpoke Well to take on Team Rocket, and this episode we will be taking down the Azalea Town Gym. In fact, let me switch my Pokemon around. We'll use Orly for a bit because Vulcan's evolved, so it'll be a bit stronger, and actually to fight the first trader in here we're going to have to take that spider, or Spinarak, whatever. I've already tried once before to record this episode, and I got a really weird glitch in the emulator where all the sprites, like the kind of people sprites, and your little character moving around and all the other little characters, kind of all turn into black, kind of glitchy squares. Really weird. Then I had to restart the emulator. And so now I'm back. I haven't I didn't save, so we're carrying straight on from where I left off in the last episode. So we haven't missed anything. You haven't missed anything. I'm not gonna miss anything because I'm playing the game. Exciting things to talk about. What are they? I don't know. Pokemon. Bug types. Let's talk about bug types. I like bug types. I don't generally like bug types. Things like, the first bug type you see on a route tend to be quite boring to me. Apart from, I do like Butterfree, but and I also like Vivillon. I think it's called Vivillon in X and Y. But there's also those other kind of bug types that are also, much cooler. Ones that most of the fan base generally agree are really cool Pokemon. Things like Scyther and Sizzle, for one, are awesome. And Heracross is also a really cool bug type, since it's part fighting, it's also very strong because of that part fighting. I've never really used a Heracross. There's I think its counterpart's meant to be Pinsir, because in X and Y, I think X gets Pinsir and Y gets Heracross, and they both received Mega Evolutions. To be honest, I've never seen them. You don't really see them get... Well, I've never seen them get used too much in competitive. I don't know. I don't watch competitive too much. So... I do think Heracross has a... No, I know Pinsir has one. No, fuck. Pardon me. No, that's not what I meant. I know Pinsir. I know Pinsir has a Mega Evolution, just because. Well, I don't know. Pinsirite sounds really familiar to me, so I probably have got one on my game, or have had one on my game on Pokémon X. I've played it through 3 times already. It's a good game. So it is a good game. I think most people genuinely agree that X and Y is a good game. I know a lot of people didn't like Gen 5, and I didn't really like Gen 5, although it looked nice and it played nice, and to be honest it was a good game, but I don't know, it just felt a bit off. I don't know if I've ranted about Gen 5 in this series yet. I'm not going to rant about it, I'm just saying I don't really like Gen 5 that much. It's my least favourite. To be honest, it's the only kind of it's the only region there that has an obvious kind of to me place on my list of where I would rank it. It's right at the fucking bottom. Although it is a good game. I did enjoy Black 2 a lot more than Black 1 anyway. I don't know, maybe just the fact that Black 1 existed kind of put Black 2 down a bit for me. I don't know, going back to all those cities you've been to in the first games just kind of felt a bit wrong, because I didn't really like the first games too much. I don't know, some of the areas just felt a bit weird. I didn't like them. Although, to be honest, it was quite a diverse landscape. You had your forests and your snowy mountains and your deserts and your cityscapes, and it was quite good. Beedrill. Okay. Yeah, Gen 5, not a fan. Although, to be honest, I like all the Pokemon generations. It's just Gen 5 stands out as the one that I would put at the bottom of my list. To be honest, the other 5 kind of all seem to meld together apart from Johto. Johto is obviously put right at the top. Well, even Johto is not that, it's not that far ahead of all the others. It's just, it's not because I liked Johto. It's not because I liked the Pokemon. In fact, my general opinion of second gen Pokemon is quite bad. I don't really like most second gen Pokemon. There are things like Sudowoodo and that. I do like Sudowoodo and I think of other second gen Pokemon that I like. The legendaries, all the legendaries are really good. I really love Suicune. I think we're just gonna let Orly die. Just fuck it and just let Vulcan carry on storming this gym. But we'll see if we'll see if Orly makes it to the next trainer and then see. Otherwise we'll just use Vulcan. You have to Alright, get into that trainer. Should be able to make it. Cool. What was I on about? Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't really like Johto Pokemon. The legendaries are really good. And the starters are really good. And that's about it for me. I think the only reason I like Johto the best is just because of it was different. Because you got to go back to Kanto, and first gen was my first gen. So for me, being able to go back, having kind of like, because I would say I like Kanto the best, but I don't, because I've got Pokemon Yellow right here, just tapping it. Pokemon Yellow, I love Pokemon Yellow, and I do really like it, but like, it's the first one. It has its problems because it is the first one, so I can't really call it my favourite because it is, a bit broken. And there's the remakes, but I've never really liked the third gen art because it felt a bit not quite there, like as if, I don't know, as if like it sort of tried to be really good looking, and to be honest, compared to what came before it, it looked amazing. Full colour and all the sprites really quite detailed compared to what came before, and all the terrain, it just all looked very, very nice compared to the generations before it. But I don't know, if you look back on it compared to Gen 4, I love Gen 4's art style. I think if I had to choose the gen with the best art, I would say Gen 4, either Gen 4 or Gen 5, because they weren't that much different. Although I would tend to stick with Gen 4 because it's kind of where I started getting really into Pokemon. I don't know. It was like, because Pokemon Red and also Emerald, I sort of just fucked around with it, and they're kids games, so I did somehow manage to, well, even saying that, they are, can be quite challenging games, but I did manage to get to the end of Red and Emerald, even though I wasn't, I never did tight matchups, I never did grinding, I never balanced my teams to have a good variation in typing, but yes, it still turned out well for me. I still managed to beat him. In fact, I beat Emerald probably most times of any other game, which is amazing. And I did the same thing in like Gen 4 when I first got it in Diamond. I couldn't beat the second gym leader because I chose Piplup and I had no idea that flying beat. Oh, I don't want to do this. I had no idea that flying beat grass, and I had a Staravia, I think, but I had no idea. So I'm just gonna pause here, and I'll just start the recording again back when I'm right in front of Bugsy, healed up and that. Okay, so I've gone and healed up our Pokemon, mainly, Orly. What was I on about? I was on about Diamond and being shit at it. My research is going to... Oh no, that was what I did for Falcon. My research is going to make me the authority on bug-type Pokemon. Let me demonstrate what I've learned from my studies. Away. Yeah, I was talking about Diamond and how I was really bad at it at first. And yeah, I did manage to beat Diamond, even while I was still quite bad at the, like, just generally, you know, playing Pokemon. But once I got Platinum, that was sort of when I started, you know, learning more about type advantages and balancing teams and stuff. And it was Gen 5 when I started off balancing my team straight from the start. And I gotta say, Gen 5 is probably the second hardest gen. I'd probably put 6th gen as the easiest, mainly because of super training and the EXP share. I'd say Gen 3 is the hardest though. Like, by far, Gen 3 is the hardest. Like, even when you are, you know, I'm not a professional battler or anything. I don't go into competitive. I don't IV train or EV train. I don't even know where to start with that shit. Because it all seems like just a bit boring to me. It seems like it just ruined Pokemon for me. Oh, fuck. Yes! Oh my god! Vulcan, you god. Vulcan the fire god. Oh my god, that was magnificent. And a Metapod, okay. I doubt it can do much. Oh, I should have brought potions. Because if this Metapod has tackle, Ollie's probably going to die. It probably does have something. I don't know. Yeah, it has tackle. Oh, it missed. Oh, I should have used Hypnosis. That's just going to waste a turn, really. Hypnosis. Yes! Oh my god, I might be able to do this. Oh my god, this is actually going quite well for me, like, just quite lucky, because Hypnosis hardly ever hits for me. Oh, what the fuck? This is the end for Orly. Oh, and it was going so well. We were having a massive lucky streak. Send Vulcan in then. I might have to finish Bugsy off with Poliwag, because... oh, it's straight down. Oh, that was... Vulcan is just brilliant. God, if this was a Nuzlocke, Vulcan would die and I would cry. That rhymes. Nuzlocks are fun. They're not. They are though. I don't know, Nuzlocks are weird for me. Unless you're really confident that you are good at Pokemon, don't play a Nuzlocke on Gen 3. You will... It's just bad. Choose an easier game like X and Y, or like... I don't know, I'd say 4th gen's quite easy. Wow, amazing! You're an expert on Pokemon. My research isn't complete yet. Okay, you win. Take this badge. Badge. James received a Hive patch from Bugsy! Exclamation mark. Do you know the benefits of the Hive badge? If you have it, Pokemon up to live. Why has he got like a southern accent now? Pokemon up to level 30 will obey you. Even traded ones. Now he's got a southern English accent. Just Pokemon that no cut will be able to use it. I also want you to have this out saying CM89. Amazing. I'm not good with like maintaining an accent. You didn't even use U-turn once. I'm not good at voices generally. I think I'd be a really bad voice actor. I can do like quite unique voices, but I can't maintain them. So that should be the end of this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this one. I will see you in the next episode, and goodbye.